Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, back once again with another video, and this is an unexpected part 2 of this video between the Predator 2 City Hunter versus the Predator Prey Feral Predator. And this is, I'll say, part 2 because it was originally supposed to be a one-part video, but I ran out of space and having to film the second part. So hopefully you watched part 1, and this is the part 2 which I'm having to do because I ran out of space. So in part 1 we pretty much covered a bit about Predator 2, the Predator itself and the weapons, and then we moved over to carry on with the feral prey predator, which I made a start on. So we're going to continue with that. So we started talking about the current couple of weapons. Yeah, so it's got the claw. So we talked about the gun. I think we're going on to the claw. Yeah, I said one of the claws, unfortunately, I've lost, so I'm having to get another neca prey predator to replace that. Yeah, but similar to quite similar to uh, the City Hunter when it's got the claw, gauntlet, claw. I think I'm not sure if this one on the prey predator is longer or it seems longer, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's about the same. Anyway, yeah, so he's obviously got the claw. He hasn't got a shoulder cannon on this one, because I think the Prey Predator is supposed to be like, years and years ago. I think they're supposed to be set long before the events of Predator 2, I think. I'm not too sure. I think it may be, because it seems more sort of old and tribally, sort of like a barbarian type old style. So I'm guessing it's a sort of an older, I'm actually young Predator, but sort of older in terms of, you know, been out a long way before Predator 2. But I'm not sure. But it doesn't have, as I said, it doesn't have the shoulder cannon like City Hunter does. But it does have the gauntlet claw. So it has that. So that's 2 weapons so far. The third weapon is one of my favourites on this prey predator is a shield. So that's why I say it's like a sort of a very much like a sort of barbarian sort of, like you got back in centuries ago, 10,000 BC or whatever it was, thousands of years ago, when you sort of got barbarians and uh, uh, knights and whatever, and this is sort of like, as I say, it's sort of like very much like a tribal predator. It's got, as I said, it's got the staff, and it's got sort of like a barbarian type shield, which is a very, very cool, unique shield. It's actually one of my favourite weapons on this prey predator, and it's a very futuristic shield in terms of it actually it folds out. I guess you say the right. Not sure if that's the right word you'd say, but it opens up. It's actually just the now you get that with this prey predator. You get one shield that's open like this and one that's closed up. So it'd just be that middle section there. So when it's closed up, which is the other part that you get with this prey predator, so you can have him with having the shield attached to his arm closed up, so it's like all closed up, or you can have it as I've got it opened up. So obviously in the movie, it's like that, just that long thin section, and then it opens up to get that cool shield and have that attached to his arms. So actually attached to his arms, he can have the weapons and actually have the shield attached. So sort of like, but I'm not sure the movie actually uses it as a weapon. I can't remember it all. Not sure if he actually can have it in his hand or if it's just. I'm gonna have to watch the movie again to check a few things, but and that attaches on this figure to his arm, and that's how I've got it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, on the figure, it doesn't. Get obviously the two pieces where one is closed up and one is open, but unfortunately, there's no motion where you can have one that's obviously you press a button and it opens up. But yeah, pretty cool that the figure has that. Yeah, so in the movie, it's a very cool, unique, very awesome looking shield, which is uses very well and establishes himself, when he's using it, and it looks quite cool in the movie, and it can obviously protect him from someone shooting him with a bow and arrow or a gun. Yeah, so it's very good at, obviously you can use it as a weapon as well. So you can obviously use it defensively as a shield and use it as a weapon as well. And the fourth weapon is his staff, which is another one of my favourite Prey weapons. I've seen if there was any others. I'm not sure if there's four weapons. I'll make that four weapons. The sort of futuristic predator gun sort of weapon, then obviously the claw, then the shield, and then the staff. Actually, I didn't know that there's another weapon. It's got a netting on attached to his belt area, and another couple of things. I'm just trying to recall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely watch Prey again to check that what other weapons he uses. I'm not sure if there's a net that is used in Prey. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I haven't seen it enough yet. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it again to see. I'm not sure if he uses that netting as well, or if he just uses those four weapons. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But anyway, coming on to the actual fourth weapon is this staff, which is a very cool weapon because you can either have it in his hands as one piece. So you can either have him holding, well, in the movie, you can have him, he'll either have that staff using it against his opponents, and he'll either use that, on its own, or in the movie he also used it a few times as two separate sticks. It's quite, this reminds me of the character in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the first one. I think her name's Darcia. I think her name is, or that woman that comes, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers film, when they go to find the special powers. Power Rangers go away to that planet, and then some woman appears and helps them when they've got their backs against the wall. She comes and she's got this staff. This woman, I think her name's called Darcy. I'm pretty sure her name's Darcy or something. But she's got this long staff, and then she uses that as one stick, and then she also puts that into two, and then she can well, she twirls them around, but yeah, she uses like that, similar to this, so you can use it similar to like she does as one or two separate sticks, which is very, very cool. So on this figure you can do that exactly the same as in the movie. Now I've got him holding both sticks, so I thought it just looked cool when he was holding both. So I think he uses one as, because one end of it is sort of like a sharper end, and the other end is sort of like a club. So I think that's how it's designed, as one to use as two separate small shorter sticks. One as to use as a sharp end to take out opponents, and the other end to sort of like batter them. So you've got one end that's sort of like sharp, does damage with a sharp end, and another end to sort of like just, you know, as a clubbing weapon to just batter them, you know. So that's pretty cool to do that. And then you also get one that's, I think this also retracts as well. So on this, because on this prey predator figure, you get one like this. So obviously comes in two. But you get another one that's retracted. So this also, so when it's, I think when it's as one, it sort of retracts, because I'm pretty sure there's another piece that you get, which is just one piece like this. You know, it's like one section, and I think that just, it just sort of, I think when it's together, it sort of comes as one, so it's sort of one, because you get another separate piece. So you can have him holding that, I guess. But yeah, I personally have him holding both, so it just looks, yeah, it just looks more menacing as holding it two. You know, two sticks are better than one. Yeah, and I've just got basic my predator with a claw, the shield, and two sticks on display. But yeah, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 weapons, but I didn't know if there was another one. But yeah, we counted 4. Yeah, so anyway, Prey, yeah, again, it's just like City Hunter, just established himself really well in terms of like stalking, strength, agility. Very good in multiple opponents, although he's defeated in the end, obviously by a female character. But yeah, up until then, you know, it just looks really good, taking out a lot of people. And just got really some cool weapons. So I think, I think it's quite even, to be honest. As I said, they're both young predators, both in each movie establishes themselves quite well. You know, looks quite strong up until the last part of each film. They both do well handling themselves with multiple opponents. They both use their cloak visibility quite well. They use their multiple array of weapons in their arsenal to their advantage. You know, I think City Hunter's just got the edge in terms of more weapons, because I think there's at least 5, but I think there's another one, so there's 6 against like 4 or 5. So yeah, I think City Hunter wins, deserves a better. I mean, I would go City Hunter, because I think it's certainly got the advantage over weapons. And I think a huge advantage for City Hunter is the shoulder cannon, which Prey doesn't have. Although it has obviously the other futuristic style guns, so that sort of matches the shoulder cannon. But I think the shoulder cannon is more powerful. Although, if they were going into sort of battle against each other, which obviously probably unlikely to happen, maybe it'd happen in a comic or something, but hardly likely to happen in a film. But it's got the shield, Prey can protect. I'm not sure if a shoulder cannon would be able to go through the shield, whether Prey's shield would protect him from that. But he's got a shield anyway to use as some protection. Can maybe use it against the smart disc, maybe. But yeah, also City Hunter has got that. So if Prey's not able to block that, yeah, again, advantage maybe to City Hunter, because it's got, you know, because it can attack from longer range. So I think Prey Feral would have to rely on going maybe close combat in terms of, like, you know, to take out City Hunter. I think if long range, City Hunter would have the advantage in terms of like smart disc and throw from long distance, shoulder cannon. I think they've got netting. I think they both got netting, so that's quite equal. But I think I'll go with City Hunter, to be honest. I don't know, maybe close combat. I think maybe Prey maybe will sort of win because it's got because City Hunter's only got this one star, as Prey's got the two. It's also got the shields. I think that maybe that could cause damage to City Hunter, but not in terms of just against each other, but I think against an array of opponents. Yeah, I think it's quite close, but I think I would edge it towards City Hunter in terms of I think it'd be more better at taking out people from long range with a shoulder cannon smart disc. And I think Feral would be better at sort of close combat scenarios against multiple opponents. I think close